Mookie, I know last night, just how you spoke to the media, but there's been a lot of talk about just the defense that you guys showed at the end of the game. Of course, the play of the wheel, which you guys executed perfectly. When you look at how you guys are really coming together right now, does it feel like this is kind of the peak for you guys, or just the best y'all have been playing, getting to this point right now?
Sure. I think it's more of just this is just the time that we have just kind of locked on together and just kind of been on the same page, moving in the same direction. It's hard to do during a regular season. It's really hard to just focus on only winning when, stats do matter, especially for some guys. And so I think now throwing those stats out the window, you really get to see some good, some good, just fun baseball. Some good backyard baseball. I think that's what makes it is what making us good right now.
You recently talked about just with you moving to shortstop and kind of feeling confident, comfortable in that position. You don't have to think about it anymore. Was a play like that, or just the defensive performance that you've had thus far in the postseason, is that an example of just kind of where you're feeling and not having to think about these things and just being able to execute as you go?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I've ran that play before. I mean, that play it's not like it's a special play or anything, that's been around for forever. So we just decided to run in a big spot, and we did a good job with it. But, I mean, I think the group of guys, we just believe in each other and we trust each other, and it's really easy to communicate. It's really easy to know and believe that your brother's going to do the right thing. And so if you're in the right spot, he's going to put you in the best spot to succeed. And so I think that's just kind of what's being shown out there.
Claudia?
Mookie, you have been here before in the past. How important is it to set the tone early in a potential clincher like this?
It's very important. We know that they're here. They got on the plane with full intentions of going back for Game 5. We understand that. We know what's in their locker room. We know what they're capable of, and so we got to come out ready to go. I mean, we got to be able to withstand the punches that they're going to throw and be able to throw some back. But by no means is it going to be easy. Well, we just have to make sure we just play good, clean baseball.
Olivia, second row.
Obviously, the environment in Philly and the fans was unbelievable. What do you say to Dodger fans ahead of Game 3 tomorrow?
We got to bring it. Those guys definitely did. It was loud. My ears were ringing a couple times, so that was a really good atmosphere to play baseball in. Really fun. You felt the love for the Phillies. You felt the love for the city, and so I expect the Dodger Nation to come and show the love for us as a team and us as a city. So I'm expecting it to be really loud.
You're in the back on the left.
Mookie, you've been kind of a leader on this team for a couple years now, but do you think that growing into kind of the leadership role that comes with being an everyday shortstop has been something that you have grown into this season? I'm
not gonna say I've grown into it. I think I've grown an understanding of it. I think playing all year there and really having Miggy has been like one of the biggest blessings in disguise I've ever had. He is so knowledgeable of baseball in general, but especially the position of shortstop. And so having a teammate like that, it's different when you have a coach, but when you have a teammate that's actually out there, I can ask him questions during the game, in between pitches. Someone who always has an answer, he gives you his best every day. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better than having Miggy Ross, and he's really responsible for a lot of my mental successes this year, for sure.
Going to go to Bill on the left.
Yeah, Mookie. Harper and Schwarber have started this series 1 for 15 with 8 strikeouts. You and Freddie had a series like that a couple years ago. What's the frustration like when you're in a position where you know how much the team is counting on you and yet you struggle?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like you said, I've been there, and I know I remember feeling like, no matter what, no matter how bad you want to say it's a team thing at this point, we all got to band together. Like, you're where you are and what you mean to the team never really goes away. And, we were the Dodgers because me and Freddie were doing our thing. That's what made us tough. And so, when you get in that rut and you just seems like it's like quicksand, and no matter what you do, you just can't get out of it. And so it's tough. I mean, I didn't get out of it, so I have no advice or anything. I mean, shoot, I would have if I knew what to do. So I mean, good luck to those guys, and we'll see if they have the answer.
The first row here on the left, Bob.
Mookie, going back last night to the wheel play, when's the last time you had that kind of reaction, after the game from friends, players around the league, and just talking about that?
Never. I've never had, especially for such a, I think it's just such a basic play. There's only like 2 or 3 plays, and that's one of them. It'd be like the Lakers, they won the NBA championship running the 2-3 zone. That's how I view it. So it's just we ran in a big spot, and we were able to make, do it right and do it. Well, I think we executed it really perfectly, and so it's just the timing of it, I think.
And just with your, baseball intellect, everything else, people in the game wonder, when you're finally done playing, where that time is. Would you ever want to become a manager or go to the front office?
Man, I never thought I had this kind of conversation. God, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with the wife, the kids. We'll see. We'll see when that time comes. But I got a while, so we'll turn that part of the brain off.
Okay. Going on the back on the right.
Mookie, considering some of the struggles that you endured during the regular season, along with some of your teammates and along with the entire team at times, how gratifying is it now for so many things to seemingly be coming together at the perfect time of the season?
It feels great. It feels great. But we used all those situations earlier in the year to kind of build us for now. There's not a whole lot the game can throw at us that we haven't already went through. Especially as a lot of us, we won the World Series together last year, and we went through a lot. We went through a lot of struggles this year, like you mentioned. So we've really kind of seen everything, and we kind of know what it takes. And so, it's just fun when you get to get a group of guys that just love each other and just want to win. A lot of good things happen.
Chris.
So I know that you mentioned that the wheel's a basic play. I know we were all excited to kind of see how it all played out in the moment of the game, things like that. When you look at that compared to, I guess, Freddie's pick and how he closed out the game yesterday, just what is in your reaction to that?
Yeah, Freddie's play was way harder than the wheel play. That was tough. That was a tough situation. But sometimes you just, like I said, you get a group of guys together, and you just figure out ways to win. It's not always going to look pretty, but you just figure it out. Sometimes you got to go rogue. Sometimes you got to do things that are not normal. But that's just the beauty of the knowledge that we have on this team, the talent we have on the team, and the love for each other.